Hey, welcome to this Canvas Studio tutorial. So today we're going to take a look at an add-on to Canvas that is now available for Anchorage School District teachers. So to begin with, let's go ahead and head over and locate the application inside our Canvas account. So up in the bar here, I'm going to type canvas.asdk12.org. That's how I get there. It's the fastest way to get there. You can get to Canvas by going into login.asdk12.org and clicking the app. It's alphabetically listed, but I find this a little slower. So I'm going to go to canvas.asdk12.org and log in with my credentials. Okay, so now here we're in Canvas. Let me zoom in a little bit so we can see things a little bit more clearly. If you look at the blue bar with the ASD logo here, this is the global menu bar. And if you go all the way close to the bottom, second from the bottom here, you'll see this icon. This is the studio icon. And we're going to go ahead and click that. So that's how you get there. So let's take a quick look at what Canvas Studio has for us. So up here in the upper left, you can see it says My Library. And that's really, in effect, what Canvas Studio is. It's a library. It allows you to track all of your media. And realize when you're in an app that is that's in the blue bar, right? When you're in a part of the canvas that's in the blue bar, that's the global menu bar, which means that I am creating a library that's outside of any of my courses, either any courses I'm taking, any courses I'm teaching. It's outside of that. It's still in Canvas, but that way I can go and easily drop videos into different courses, but I don't have to go looking for videos in those courses. They're all going to be right here, easy to find, and I get to create. That's the cool thing. Notice it's Studio. Studio is where you create videos. And so today we're going to take a look at three different types of functions in Canvas Studio. The first is the webcam. The webcam allows you to make instructional videos. So it's you're speaking and you're talking just like I am right now in this video. So that's something that you can do quickly and easily in Canvas Studio. The second function involves screen capturing or screen recording. So screen recording is where you basically are, in a sense, taking a video of what's happening on your screen. So webcams are great for making instructional videos for your students, get to know you sorts of things. You can do sort of some, you can relay content to them. Usually shorter is better with videos. And then with the screencast, maybe you need a tutorial. Maybe they don't know how to do something in an application, a web application you're using. That would be the perfect tool to use in order to kind of walk them through that. You can walk them through it, make the video, drop it in your course, and they've got access to it. And the third thing that you should probably know how to do in Canvas Studio is how to take content that's already made. Maybe you have videos that are already made, or maybe there's videos out there on YouTube. We want to put those into our collection so we can kind of remember them. And so we know when we come to a course, we're like, oh yeah, that's a video that's really great. Students are going to learn a lot from it. It totally connects to my content, and it's right there, and then I can drop it in Canvas Studio. So those are the major pieces that we're going to be taking a look at in this tutorial. Let's go ahead and get started. So let's say we want to just start off with the webcam. Okay, where we're recording a welcome message to our students. Up in the upper left-hand corner, if you take a look, in the upper right-hand corner, if you take a look in the upper right-hand corner, you'll notice that there's a record button, an add button, and a search button. So the search button helps us find things that are in our library. The add button allows us, and we'll talk about this a little bit more, how to add video that we already have on our local machine and put that into our sort of cloud Canvas library of videos. Record is the button that we're most concerned with right now. We're going to focus on. If you click record, you've got two options here. There's the screen capture option, which I talked about, and then the webcam. So we're going to go ahead and demo the webcam here and take a look at what it does. So if you click on webcam, one of the things that you'll notice is that you'll get a pop-up screen. This screen here is a preview screen. So you can see I'm talking in the preview screen. You get basically three buttons down at the bottom, and you'll notice this little volume bar. As I'm speaking right now, you can see it's kind of giving you a visual indication you do have audio and that it's recording the audio. So that's good. I mean, it's not recording it right now, but it's metering it. As soon as we start recording, it'll record it. So you have a microphone button. If you click on microphone, there are different microphones set up to your system that you can choose from, and you want to make sure to use a microphone that is active and connected. Over here, webcam. If you happen to have multiple webcams, like I do, you get to choose which webcam you're using. So those are your settings. Very similar to software, or excuse me, options that you would see in a video conferencing piece of software such as Zoom or Microsoft Teams or Google Meet. Blue button, as is often the case in Canvas, the blue button makes things happen. And so if we hit start recording, we get a countdown. Hi, everybody. My name's Devin Roberts. I'm so glad to meet you guys. So happy to be here, and so looking forward to working with you on learning some computer science this year. So I will see you soon. Reach out. You can contact me through email. You can contact me through Canvas. I'm here, and I'm ready to work with you guys. So let's have an awesome year. Here we can click the finish button. If we didn't like it, we could click the start over button. We've got the time bar, this volume, what was the volume meter. You can notice we've got a little play button down here so we can preview it. The timeline starts with 0. It ends in this case with 23 seconds because I recorded 23 seconds. And it gives us a little pop-up here so we can say like intro video for computer science classes. So you want to name it something descriptive so you remember what it is. So you can click the save button. I'm going to click save, and notice it pops up over here. So in this case it's processing and it's posting here. Now, from what somebody told me, the processing isn't actually totally complete. It's enough to get a preview. The resolution's not great, but over a period of time it gets better and better as it processes more. So that should the resolution should increase. It should get a little sharper, a little crisper. Notice you've got three little marshmallow buttons here. You can click here and you can see you can create a quiz based on a media. You can share the media with other people. You can move it to a specific collection inside your library. You can replace the thumbnail if you wish, or you can delete it if you no longer feel like you're going to use it or need it any longer. All right, so now we've been through webcam, and it's pretty much that easy to make one. Let's take a look at screen capture. If screen capture, in here we've got, I'm going to click in the upper right here on record, and I'm about to select the screen capture. I do want you guys to know that with screen capture, the first time you use it, it will load some open source software onto your local machine in order to actually grab what's going on in your screen and give you some tools to use. And so you do need to go through that process. I've already loaded that software on my machine, and so it's just going to immediately pull up the tools, and we can take a look at those. So, all right, so here the screencast has come up, the screencast software, and you can see a little gray tint to the screen and a line that maybe goes around the entire screen. So that's the area that's going to be recorded. We're going to leave it on screen. You do have the option of webcam or both the screen and the webcam. You can change the size of your screen. You can see here that it is monitoring the audio channel, so it's actually picking up what I have on my microphone. I could add a recorder, like so that we're actually feeding the computer audio into the recording. If you were live recording a video, for instance, like you were video recording a video, that might be it. Or if part of your presentation involved a video, it would make sense to have that on. And then there's some other preferences. We're going to go ahead and click the record button. All right, just like before in the webcam, we got a countdown. So right now it is recording everything I do on my screen. So if I click over into dashboard, for instance, in Canvas, it's going to switch up and record this, me going to the dashboard. If we wanted to go to another website and show somebody how to use a website, another web app, for instance, if we wanted to show somebody how to go into a Google document, we could switch into our Google Drive. We could select document, Google document, for instance. Let's say we want to show them how to change a heading into a heading, like text into a title or a heading level 1. Looks like Google, there we go. We got Google Apps loaded up. Let's click Google Document, and let's say I want a title. Let's say we're having them write the story of my name as kind of an introductory activity. That's just normal text. And in this screencast, let's say we want to show them how they can highlight text. They can go up to normal text and they can click title in order to change that into a title. They can click kind of down below it and then get going. So you can show them all sorts of things. That screencast, we're going to go back over to, we're going to go down to the lower left here. You'll see a pause button with the timer. So we've timed, let's see, we've recorded 1 minute and 35 seconds. And when you click pause, we are complete. At least we've got 1 minute and 35.66 seconds. We can kind of review this. We can preview it, fast forward, rewind it. We can turn on draw and zoom to do some drawing and zooming. We can trash it if we're not happy with it. For now, let's turn on draw and zoom so we can kind of take a look at that function. So up here in the top, we've got a bar. Right now it's freehand. There's line, arrow, box, oval, highlight, speech bubble, text. We can change the color in order to get some good contrast. It's currently on red, which is fine. This is the pixel size. So how thick do you want your lines? The thickness. We can capture the cursor while drawing if we want to, or hide it. We can click erase. So let's go ahead and draw something here so we can kind of see what that looks like. Maybe we don't like it, we erase it. We're like, oh no, we want to do that in blue because red's kind of an angry color. There we go, we've got that in blue. All right, so hopefully you guys get the idea. We're going to go ahead down here in the lower left and click done. All right, and it allows us to title it. So I'm going to just put demo screencast recording. Oh, my spacing was off there. There we go. Demonstrated how to use Canvas Studio to screen record. All right. And we're going to click the upload button. All right, so this process takes longer than when you're just using your webcam. And so you can see it's encoding. It says demo screencast recordings at 3%. It's also encoding as it's uploading. So right now it's actually doing the encoding, and that's stage 1. And that means that it's converting it to an easy video format, probably MP4 or WebM. And then uploading means that it's then going to take it from our local machine, which is what it was recorded on, and it's going to pull it into the cloud, into Canvas, into our account, and we'll be able to see it in our library. So I'm going to let this play out. I'm going to fast forward the video and cut through to the point where we're looking at this demo screencast recording being in our library. Okay, so here it's done uploading, encoding, and uploading, and it tells us the upload is successful, and we can click the continue button. When we click continue, we can head back over into our dashboard, go into Studio. All right. So here in the upper left, you can see the demo screencast recording. This is the screencast I did. This is about 1 minute and 36 seconds. It takes a while to encode. The upload goes much faster, but that is the second sort of primary function of Canvas Studio. So we've looked at how to record on a webcam. We've looked at how to screen record. And finally, we're going to take a look at add here. So if we click on add, a few things to note: you can drag and drop files here. So let's say I have a video I've already made and I want to put that into my media library, my video library. I can either drag and drop it, or I can click Browse File. It'll open up a File Explorer window, and there I can go and find videos. Let me go find a video. Here is a video of one of my favorite songs. There's a TED Talk in here I like to utilize. Let me use the TED Talk. It's a little more academic. So I can click open, and it's going to pull in, and you can see it's got a status bar here. It's going to pull in that video into Canvas Studio so that I can use it with my courses. You may have noticed that you've got filters up here, date added filter, or you can filter by name. You can view all collections or videos. Collections is just basically kind of like folders. You can keep things in folders. So maybe I want to keep all my screencasts in one, or maybe I want to all my uploaded videos. Let's create a collection for uploaded videos. So here in the upper right, I could hit collection. I could name this uploaded videos. Actually, you know what would be probably more accurate is to use like what course I want to keep these videos for. So for English 9, I might keep all of my videos in English 9. So now I'm here, and you can see it says nothing here, because if you look in the breadcrumb navigation up here, I'm no longer in my library. I'm in my library and inside the English 9 collection. So I can click share collection, rename collection, or delete collection. So it's kind of nice if you wish to share collections with other people. I'm going to go to my library where I can see all of the videos that I currently have not in collections. This library is about an English topic, visual communication and sketchnoting. Actually, probably could be used in a lot of courses, but let's say this is an English course. If I click here, I can actually use the Move To in the little marshmallow menu, and it's going to give me options. When I click here, you can see I have a collection for my Advanced Placement Computer Science A class and my English 9 class. I'm going to choose English 9, and it should push that video into that folder. And you'll see it disappear off of my library. Awesome, that's what I wanted. And so when I go into my collection, I need to go to View All and choose Collections, and then I can see my folders. So here it is in my English 9 folder. I can click here, and you can see I just have one video here. And if I wanted to go back to all of my, or to my main screen, my main library screen, I click my library up here. All right, so hopefully that gives you a good idea of the functionality and the purpose and kind of utility of using Canvas Studio. Great tools. We're going to need these a lot, I think, in the upcoming year as we do blended and distance learning. It's going to be really important for us, for our students to hear our voice, for us to and see us. And in another tutorial, maybe we'll take a look at how students can use Canvas Studio in order to make postings for you and for their classmates. So it's great stuff. Thanks for your time. Thanks for joining me in this tutorial, and I will see you in the next tutorial.